Inside, a woman labors through the night, her breath visible in the frigid air. Her cries mix with the storm outside as she brings new life into the world. A midwife, wizened and stoic, holds the newborn and gasps at the sight of an unusual mark on the boy's hand. The tribes have long spoken of a prophecy, whispered through generations like a secret song. Temujin is thin, his face dusted with the earth he calls home. He runs through the sparse grass, chased by the shadows of eagles soaring above.
One day I will fly as they do,
He declares, his voice swallowed by the vast emptiness. His dreams of power and freedom are as boundless as the steppe itself. His once trusted allies turn away, leaving him isolated and vulnerable.
I trusted you.
He whispers, his voice laced with disbelief and hurt. The crack of thunder punctuates his words, as if the heavens themselves echo his anguish. Yet in his eyes, a fire ignites, a spark of determination that refuses to be extinguished. He clutches the cold earth, feeling the life that has slipped away, his family, his past.
I will remember,
He vows, his voice a fierce whisper against the wind. The mark on his hand burns with a silent promise, a reminder of the destiny whispered in prophecy. Temujin raises his hand to the sky, the mark gleaming in the starlight.
I will chase the invisible,
He declares, his voice strong and unwavering. The prophecy is no longer a whispered secret, but a roar within him, echoing through the wilderness. His journey has only begun. Temujin strides forward, his eyes fixed on the horizon.
From the heart of the wild,
He murmurs, feeling the power of the prophecy surging within him. The roar begins, not just in the sky, but in his very soul.
Don't miss part 2.
Amidst the ruins of his past, clutching the tattered banner of his fallen tribe, his eyes unblinking and fierce, burned with an unyielding resolve. The ashes at his feet whispered tales of defeat, but within him, a storm brewed, a storm that refused to bow to the winds of fate.
They may have exiled me, but they will never silence my roar,
He vowed, his voice a low rumble against the howling wind. A group of men, drawn by the promise of a new beginning, gathered around young Genghis Khan, their eyes locked onto him, finding in his presence a beacon of hope amidst their shattered lives. Togrul, a grizzled warrior with scars etched like battle maps across his skin, stepped forward.
We will follow you, for you are the son of the wolf, destined to lead us,
He declared, his voice resonating with conviction. Young Genghis Khan moved among his men, sharing words of encouragement and strength. His presence was magnetic, drawing together a tapestry of loyalty and determination. Jamuka, a childhood friend turned ally, approached him.
The time has come to reclaim what is ours,
He said, offering a firm handshake, a silent pact between brothers in arms. The battlefield was a maelstrom of sound and fury, warriors clashing like titans, reborn. Young Genghis Khan, mounted on a powerful steed, led the charge with a fierce cry. His presence was electric, igniting the spirits of those who fought by his side. Borte, his wife, and equal in strength, fought fiercely at his side, her blade a blur of deadly precision. The battle won. The earth beneath young Genghis Khan's feet seemed to hum with the energy of a new era. His men gathered around him, their eyes filled with awe and newfound purpose.
We have carved our name into the annals of history,
He proclaimed, his voice echoing across the steppe. The world stood on the brink of transformation, with Genghis Khan poised to set it ablaze. Young Genghis Khan stood apart, his gaze fixed on the horizon, where the next challenge lay, his heart beat with the rhythm of destiny, a drum heralding the march of his armies.
One man, about to set the earth ablaze.
He murmured, a promise to the winds that carried the whisper of his growing legend. The world was not ready, but he was. And the armies were on the move.
Stands tall on a rise, his silhouette stark against the stormy horizon, his eyes as sharp as the blade he wields. Survey the sea of soldiers before him, their banners snapping in the rising wind.
We ride to claim what is ours,
He declares, his voice booming like the thunder above. The warriors roar in unison, their cries mingling with the tempest. Genghis Khan charges forward, his blood-stained sword a beacon of power. His presence is a force of nature, scattering enemies like leaves before a gale.
No wall can withstand our might.
He bellows, inspiring his men to press harder against the faltering defenses. Genghis Khan strides triumphantly through the breach, the conquered city sprawling before him. His gaze is unyielding, as if already seeking the next horizon to claim.
Today, we have taken another step towards destiny.
He announces to the horde, their cheers rising like a storm surge. Genghis Khan sits alone, his thoughts as turbulent as the skies that had preceded. The firelight dances in his eyes, reflecting the endless ambitions that drive him.
Can a man rule the world if he has yet to conquer himself?
He muses, a question as old as war itself. Genghis Khan rises with the sun, his resolve fortified by the night's introspection. The path ahead is clear, yet fraught with challenges unseen.
Our journey is not over,
He declares, setting his sights on the distant horizon. A new world awaiting. Genghis Khan leads them once more. A storm unto himself, unstoppable and unyielding.
To the ends of the earth we ride,
He proclaims, his voice carrying on the wind. But deep within, he knows the greatest battle is yet to come.
Genghis Khan sat alone, the warmth of the fire casting long shadows across his weathered face. His hands, though aged, moved steadily as he wrote, each stroke a testament to the legacy he had carved into the world. The tent was sparse, yet the silence held stories of past glories and future whispers, a stark contrast to the roaring battles he once commanded. He paused, quill hovering above the parchment, eyes lost in the flickering flames. Memories of vast armies and conquered cities flooded his mind, each one a brushstroke in the vast tapestry of his empire.
They remember the roar,
He mused, a faint smile playing on his lips.
but it's in the whispers that true power lies.
Genghis Khan thought of his descendants, scattered across continents, each carrying a piece of his indomitable spirit. The world had been reshaped by his hand, yet it was the stories passed in hushed tones that would outlast the monuments of stone and steel.
History is written by the victors,
He whispered.
but it is remembered by the storytellers.
He leaned back, the weight of his years a comfortable burden, the tent a cocoon of contemplation. The empire had been his canvas, but it was the untold stories, the ones not etched in chronicles, that held the true essence of his reign.
In the silence, the roar fades,
He reflected.
but the echoes remain.
Genghis Khan closed his eyes, the deerskin now filled with the wisdom of a lifetime. His name would echo through the ages, a shadow cast over history, but it was the stories, those whispered in the quiet of night, that held the true power.
If you want to know how one man rewrote history,
He murmured.
you're in the right place.
He knew that the untold stories were just beginning, that the whispers would grow louder, fueled by the fire of curiosity and the thirst for truth.
Subscribe now,
He thought,
because the untold stories are just getting started